Yo, what's poppin', guys? What's going on? What's going on? What's good? What's good? What's good? All right. So, hold on. Let me go ahead and start up my screen share here. Uh, let's see what we can what we can cook up today. All right. Okay. So coming into market open, let me go ahead and let me see. Okay, there you go. Anyways, okay. So, coming into market open, honestly, we do have a pretty interesting open. We have a few stuff to talk about, as we get into the setups here. And the first thing I would say, or I will say, is today's open does look really, really interesting. In terms of finding a bias, because it's gonna be a little bit today's gonna be a little bit more tricky. All right, but I'm just gonna be trading based off what we're getting right now. All right. So pretty much what's happening so far is I noticed that throughout the pre-market session, I would say like throughout the end of London, before New York opened, we took out this Asia low right over here, and we pretty much swept it with, I don't know where this sell-off came from. It had to be something with Trump, I would say. I mean, that's usually what I always say. We didn't have any news coming out at 8:15, which is when the dump started. So maybe something happened. You know what I mean? I don't know. All right, but it's not important. The market already reacted. So yeah. All right. Anyways, pretty much what's going on right here, guys, is we took out this Asia low over here. We swept it. We created a new London low, but since we took out this Asia low, we kind of swept it and just pushed right back up. All right, we pushed back up into this London high over here. So this is pretty much where we're gonna start forming more of our bias. All right. Oh, let me see. Okay. Not employment change. I don't think that's NFP. It's close to NFP. But is it change? Really bearish. Okay. Well, the market recovered really, really quick right after. Like an hour after, we were back at the highs. But anyways, okay. So yeah, pretty much what's going on right now. Do we have 10 a.m. news? We do. We have PMI today. Okay. Um, exactly. Okay. But yeah, anyways, was this setup valid? Yeah, I was looking at it. I just didn't want to take it just yet. It was way too quick. The market just barely opened. Here, let me go ahead and put out that I'm live on YouTube real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Give me 1 sec over here. But yeah, I would say for sure we definitely have a very interesting open in our hands. Now one thing to keep note of is we do have or not NFP PMI coming out at 10 a.m. So yeah, this week is filled with 10 a.m. news. I know every single day we've been like, oh guys, we gotta wait till 10 a.m. But anyways, all right. Pretty much what we have to work with here, I would say, is okay. So we took out this London high over here, and it kind of seems like, at least for now, I don't want to say anything way too quick just yet, but it was looking like in this candle and also in this candle, like sellers are trying to step in, which is an amazing sign, because if we're able to get sellers to step in literally right here, and they're able to hold below this London low, you guys already know what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna go short. All right, so yeah, right now I guess we're waiting for a little bit more confirmation. We're waiting to see if we're able to get a little bit more selling to come on through. And if we're able to get that, not only will we confirm the deal will sweep, but we'll also get the confirmation for that selling aggression and the MSS model to start forming. And if we're able to get that, I mean, we could look to inverse this 5 minute gap over here all the way down into the low that we created at like 825, pretty much. All right, which is technically going to be the data low in a way. As what was it, the employment change or whatever came out, we sold off. We found this low right down here. We pushed back up. This is going to be the daily low from that news where the market bounced from. All right. So yeah, so far what I'm going to be looking for right now, guys, is, I mean, the market is kind of moving as we're speaking here. But I would love to see some shorts based off this right here. I mean, we did sweep London. We do have this low right down here, the daily low, which is even stronger. And maybe we can target even lower into maybe yesterday's low right down here at the fair value gap, which wouldn't be so bad. All right, guys. So yeah, I would actually really like this setup. Now, one thing I will say is, once again, guys, I know we've had it yesterday and Monday and all that stuff, but once again, we do have a 10 a.m. folder coming out. So if the setup doesn't play out by like 9:55, we're gonna have to wait it out, and we're gonna have to be quick with it. All right, guys. But other than that, I mean, this setup does look pretty nice. We're still forming the confirmation, so I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but it is lining up to be pretty perfect, I will say. I mean, the selling aggression is amazing. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, in terms of price targets, if we do end up taking shorts, I will say we're gonna scalp it a tiny bit here, as we don't have any nearby price targets. I mean, I'm talking, our first price target is probably gonna be like 100 points away. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're obviously gonna be trimming beforehand. But in terms of price targets, I would say to target these three on the screen, which is gonna be 21,677, 0.25. We're gonna have 21,655. 0.25, and we're gonna have 21,635, which is gonna be this fair value gap low from yesterday, which is where we kind of just bounced from, right over here. All right, guys. But yeah, in terms of in terms of ES on the other hand, ES also did take out this London low, which is amazing. It's something less that we have to worry about. You know what I mean? Sometimes we do have that confirmation where NQ might be taking out the low, I mean the high, and ES hasn't taken it out, and it just makes NQ go even higher, and it just ruins the setup all all around. Now that we took out everything on both ES and NQ, I mean we kind of have a good reason as to why we should be going down if we do end up going down, in terms of probability. All right. So yeah, we're pretty much just still waiting on that. Obviously, the market it just opened, so we do need to wait for some confirmation to kind of form here. But I would absolutely love to take shorts if the market is able to sell off from green to red into this inverse right here. I would take shorts in a heartbeat. All right, I would absolutely love that. Now, ES on the other hand doesn't really have a fair value gap here. I could be a little bit wrong here. 8 points, not the best fair value gap, or not the best imbalance, I would say. But we're just gonna mark it out just in case. Although we're not even gonna take it here. It's just so we have that extra confirmation right there. But yeah, pretty much what I want to see once again, guys, is I want to see at least, if we don't get selling here, and this candle, which will be pretty much a green to red candle, if we're not able to get a green to red candle right here, I would say it'll be better off if we just trade around this price for the next 15 minutes or so. We chop out for a little bit, whatever. Red folder news comes out. If it comes out bearish, we'll take shorts. If it comes out bullish, we'll just wait for a new bias to form. All right. We still do have room to go higher, which is going to be from yesterday's highs that we were targeting when we were in the long position. Obviously, we didn't see it, so it's still pretty valid. But yeah, if we do want to go higher, we definitely do have the room to go higher. Right now, I just want to lean more towards bearish just for this moment to see if we're able to get that confirmation, just so we can be prepared, for if we do sell off. But if not, then we don't really have any setups to the upside just yet. So either way, we would still have to wait it out. So yeah. But yeah, from the looks of it, honestly, I might say it would be better off if we just wait for the news, because guys, by the time we reject right back down, by the time we get the confirmations, by the time we get the entry and everything, it's gonna be maybe like a minute or two away from the news. So I would say for now, just if you guys have any questions, just ask in the chat. We'll just wait off the setup for a minute, and we'll just go from there. All right. Are you still looking to check out the 858 London high area? Like I said, right now I am leaning more towards bearish because that's just the setup that I'm liking so far. But if the market does come out, if the market wants to be bullish today, if the news comes out bullish or something like that, we could definitely look to trade into 818 and 858 for sure. Just right now, even if we did want to trade into it, we don't really have a setup towards it. And I would be very, very careful taking longs around this area, just because we just finished taking out this current London high over here, and sellers might try to step up around here, as you can see right here. All right, so I would say be careful for looking for longs around here. I would say, maybe I would personally wait just a tiny bit, get a little bit more confirmation to the upside, make sure that this London high is not going to be a problem, and then we can continue with a bullish bias. All right, but that's exactly why I'm pretty much telling you guys right now. Although yeah, the market is pushing up, we have buyers coming in and everything, I'm leaning a little bit more towards bearish, just because we haven't gotten the full reaction from this London high just yet, which will tell us that we want to go higher or lower. All right, so in a way, I'm kind of like a neutral bias, you could say. But I mean, we'll find out in the next few minutes. All right, that's pretty much why I'm telling you guys right now. Just kind of sit back, wait for the news to come out, and then we just go from there, depending on whatever it does. All right, guys. But yeah, so far leaning more towards bearish, but I'm more neutral in a bias. All right, whatever the market does, I'll play with it. But yeah. Now, one thing I will say is the problem here is that if we want to shoot a little bit higher to the upside, we're probably not gonna have a setup into that. That's the problem. Let me delete this for now, just so I don't confuse anyone. But yeah, the problem here, guys, is if we want to trade into liquidity at 818 or 858, we have to create a gap to the upside, right? And that's 40 points, right? So let's say, for example, the candle closes right here. Right, we need to push up 40 points to even get a gap. So right there, just so you even get a setup, we already took out one of our price targets. You know what I mean? And then to go to the next level of liquidity, we're gonna have like a 30-point PT, which is not horrible, but we're gonna have a 1-to-1 risk reward trade max. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm trying to have right now. So that's why I'm personally liking. I'm hoping to get a little bit more to the downside today, or at least for this morning. And I feel like we can get a lot more behind that. Because just to the upside, it's possible. And it looks good. Don't get me wrong, but it could be a little bit tricky for sure, or it just won't be the best risk reward trade. But we'll see how we go from there. All right. Let me kind of type this up here. I kind of glitched out. There you go. But yeah, so far what I'm trying to see is obviously sellers try to hold below this as much as possible. That would be amazing. And if we're able to get that, then we can obviously see some shorts below this IFEG. It's just barely a fair value gap as well. It's only 41 points, which is 1 point above what I typically look for, which is good. So we need to make sure that obviously as we're taking shorts, if we're going to be taking the shorts, we need to make sure that sellers are as strong and in control as possible. If not, we won't take it. All right, because so far right now it kind of seems like the market is kind of like indecisive. We're pushing up one candle, we're selling off the other candle. You guys get the point. All right, guys. Is it MNQ with the 15-minute chart? No, I'm on yeah, pretty much MNQ 2025, and the 5-minute chart is what I'm on right now. But yeah, let me kind of put this back over here just so you guys know what I'm looking for. 30 points, the usual. I'm gonna do 30 points today, guys, just because the market is not really moving as crazy as it typically does off open. So I mean, in terms of volume, we don't really have to worry about a random spike. Now, if we have to take the trade with the news coming out, then I'll probably do a 35-point candle just to be a little bit more aware and give the trade a little bit more breathing room in terms of volume. But if we do end up getting the trade beforehand, I'll just do 30 points and I mean, just go from there. All right. This is not a 20-point fair value gap. No, it is 41 points. I just showed it. You got it from the bottom to the top, 41 points. But yeah, so far we are getting some selling here. We are breaking the lows. So I guess we're gonna have to look for some shorts very, very soon here. Before news comes out. So be careful if you guys do want to size a little bit lighter, just because news is coming out very, very soon. I would say that's the best thing to do. But we're gonna see how this goes. All right, guys. If I do end up entering, I will place my stop loss at 30 points once again. And yeah, I'm gonna look to see if we can hold below 732 for some shorts. All right, guys. So yeah, pay attention to that. Pay attention to that. Now, price is starting to spike up a little bit here. I'm not sure as to why. We don't have news coming out just yet. We have 8 minutes left. So hopefully, if price is spiking up like this, hopefully we can get a scale in before news comes out, just so we can take as much risk as possible, or take off as much risk as possible before the news comes out. Now, if this doesn't end up inversing right now in this current candle right here, we're gonna have to wait for the news to come out and then we take the shorts, because obviously I'm not gonna take it 5 minutes before news comes out. That's just really risky. And if I do, I'll just probably just do it at a lighter size. I feel like that'll be the best decision there. But yeah, I'm just glad we weren't able to fully fill this fair value gap, which just means that it's still pretty valid if we do want to inverse it. All right, so that's a good sign. Obviously, as long as we're able to hold it. And yes, on the other hand, it bounced exactly off the midpoint here. So that's also a pretty good sign. But yeah, I would say for now, our best bet is just wait out the 7 minutes and just wait for news to come out. And it's gonna have to be like the news that we caught last trade, or when was it? I think it was Monday when we caught the news trade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Monday, where I told you guys not yet, not yet, not yet. Wait it out, and then boom, we take it. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now, in the meantime, guys, I did get disconnected from my trading view. That's because my laptop is on. So let me go ahead and close trading view from my laptop. Give me 1 second. So just so it doesn't kick me out. Hold up. All right, there we go. Yep, session disconnected. I don't know why TradingView does that. I mean, if I'm paying for TradingView, like, why can't I use it on multiple things? It's pretty annoying, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, it seems like the selling is still coming in really, really aggressive. So maybe we can get something to a downside before the news comes out, hopefully, just so we can take some scales out really, really quick for a scalp. And then we just hold the runners throughout the news. If it comes out bearish, even better. If it comes out bullish, we get out a break even. But yeah, just know that this one's gonna be a little bit riskier than usual, just because obviously we have news right around the corner. But the entry model is right around the corner as well. So it seems like we're probably gonna get this first, especially with the selling coming in right now. We're breaking lows, we're breaking everything. The selling aggression is looking beautiful as well. So yeah, let's see what we can cook up with that. Now we are still holding up this gap here. We still do have 5 minutes left. A part of me is hoping that we're able to get a temporary bounce up a little bit higher, just so we can hold up until news. But the selling, it looks like they want to take control, which is good. You know, I mean, it obviously lines up with our setup here, and everything. But I mean, just so we can have the best odds and everything, I would say we wait for news to come out and then we take it. But I also don't want to be so late on the entry model, because if not, then it's gonna be pointless, you know. So yeah, let's see what we can do here either way. 7. Make sure I have everything set up pretty good. Okay. But yeah, this is the final candle left before news comes out. So like I said, I'm hoping we're able to get just a 5-minute hold up. You know what I mean? Just so we can buy some time as news comes out and then we take shorts. Now, obviously, guys, if I do end up taking shorts before news comes out and you guys don't like that, you don't need to follow me. If you guys want to take it as news comes out, whether it comes out bullish or bearish, you can always do that as well. If you guys don't want to be adding risk to your account, you know what I mean? I'm just doing me. If you guys want to follow, you follow. If not, you don't follow. You know what I mean? But I'm fine. I'm fine adding risks. Just know what could be behind it, of course. But yeah, now I don't have that chat open. I'm not gonna have the chat open for a little bit. Just because I want to lock in into this and I want to have the alert ready and everything. So yeah, I'll catch up with the chat after we get the entry if we do end up getting the entry as well. I keep clearing my throat today. It's because I haven't drank water. Okay. But yeah, so far we are holding this up pretty well. We still have 4 minutes left, so anything can happen in these 4 minutes. Especially set off like 20 points, not impossible. All right, but in the meantime, hindsight right now as to what's happening, what I mean. So far, so good. But yeah, I'm really hoping that the news is able to come out bearish. If not, we're gonna have to wait for a whole new setup, whole new confirmations, and I'm not trying to do that. All right, so hopefully whatever the market does, it sells off. You know what I mean? Whether the news is bullish or bearish, hopefully we sell off and then we could just go from there. Now, I really want this to hold up just a tiny bit more before we get the entry. But once again, if I have to take it, I will. You know what I mean? I know my risk behind it. I know what I'm risking. I'll do it. But yeah, so far the selling aggression is coming in really nice. We'll see. I'm just hoping we're able to hold this green just for 2 minutes left, man. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Now I'm also, like I said, I'm also really hoping that we're not able to push up here, as the news comes out bullish. But yeah, so far ES is holding the midpoint perfectly here. I think I have some time to catch up with the chat here. Hold up. Would you set a limit order with it being so? No, I don't do limit orders. I just do it based off how price is looking. Sizing, I'll do 10 if anything. I'll do 7 if we get an entry beforehand. I'll do 10 if we get an entry after news. But it seems like we're holding it up. We still have 1 minute and 30 seconds left, so. And make sure that we don't have anything else stopping us. If we do end up selling off, yeah, it's just a 5-minute gap it's pretty much the only thing that's holding us up here. Yeah, so far no entry yet. How long do we have? We have exactly 55 seconds left. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be those entries where it's like, not yet, now, like that. All right, guys. So it's gonna be like Monday. All right, guys. It's gonna be like the 60-point trade from Monday where we caught it. We caught 60 points in 2 minutes. Be ready for that. So if news does come out really bearish, wait it out. I'll let you guys know when to enter. The millisecond I say, okay, guys, go, boom, you enter. All right, because obviously we don't want to be entering shorts from a fake out either. That's really dangerous. So obviously we wait for news to come out. If it comes out bearish, we need to make sure that it holds below the gap. Once we're able to identify that it's holding below the gap with enough aggression, we enter and we go from there. Now, obviously, keep in mind, once again, I've said it many times, this one will be a little bit riskier than usual. Just because we're trading it as news comes out. So the volume is definitely going to be a lot more impulsive and anything can really happen. All right. So once again, if you don't like the way it looks or you don't like the way it sounds, whatever, you can either not take it or size light. Oh my, wait, my trader bait froze. Okay. News came out. That's something. Okay, okay. So let's see. Obviously, we need to make sure that selling holds down. I'm gonna do 7. I am not risking that much. Hold up. Yeah, this one looks really impulsive. Give it a second. Obviously, we haven't held down the price target just yet. Hold up. Hold on. Let me open up Forex Factory real quick. Do I have time? Do I have time? Okay, it came out. Yeah, it came out bearish, which is why we got down here. We haven't hit the price target, so we still have time to enter here. Let me just see if I can find a good entry here on Tradeovate. I was about to say, what the hell was this push down? Hold up. Let me see. I'm trying to find the best entry possible with sellers stepping in at the same time. So give it a second, guys. Give it a second. Let's see what we do here. Now, if we're able to sell this candle right back down, because guys, on Tradeovate, if you guys are on Tradeovate, you guys probably see that the candle is currently green right now. I'm waiting for this candle to flip from green to red just like that. And then I'll probably look for an entry. Now, if we enter here, obviously, I'm going to have to adjust my stop loss a little bit here, obviously. Let me kind of prepare this real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. This chart looks like a mess right now on my screen. Because one is showing me red, one is showing me green. Okay, so if I find an entry around here, I'm probably just going to place my stop loss at the data high up here instead. But hold on, we're still pumping up a little bit here. So far, no sellers stepping in just yet. Give it a second, give it a second. So far, nothing yet. We're just currently trading at 725, which is near the entry. But obviously, we need to make sure that we have sellers stepping in time. All right, so we're back in the gap, which is a good thing, which we can find our entry once again. Now, all we need to make sure that we have is enough selling to hold back down below the gap, and then we'll look for an entry. Now, if this gap does not end up holding up and the news ends up pushing it up, then obviously we'll just flip the bias and we don't have an entry. All right, but yeah, so far what I'm going to start looking for here, guys, is to see if price is actually able to hold below 732 for a little bit of time, you know, with enough selling pressure, and then we go from there. All right, and yes, at the same time as well. So yeah, we might get a little bit of a later entry, but it's fine, honestly. We're currently back down at 7. Okay. I'm still trying to find an entry here, but this one's gonna be tricky for sure. For sure, for sure. I'm gonna do 7 contracts if I do end up entering, guys. I am not adding. I didn't think I was gonna be this volatile. But yeah, if I'm gonna say if price is able to hold below 720 for some time, I would be interested in shorts into the London low, as obviously the volume spiked up a little bit here. So yeah, just keep an eye out on that. Now, just know this is gonna be one of the, this is probably gonna be the riskiest trade of the week. All right, guys. Just know that. I really want to enter shorts right now. All right, I'm in shorts. I'm gonna take the shorts here, guys. I got filled at 14. Now, am I gonna regret it? I don't know. But we're about to find out. We're about to find out, guys. All right. Let me go ahead and put this out real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're currently up really, really nice here. Let's see if we can. I might move my stop loss to. Like, I want to do 41, a stop loss at 41, but since I'm sizing light, I might just do 62 instead and just keep it there. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 62. That's gonna be. That's too far of a stop though. That's the problem. Hmm. Okay, yeah, no, like I said, guys, this trade is gonna be a little bit tricky on my end here. So I'm trying to see how I can manage this the best. But yeah, this stop loss is way too much. So I might just move it a little bit lower, maybe into like. I don't want to do 40s because I feel like that actually 40 is not so bad. Yeah, I might just do 40, guys. I'll move my stops to 40. So 21,741, I would say. So yeah, guys, if anything, place your stop loss there instead of at 62. Either way, we're setting off like crazy right now, which is beautiful. I want to see this low right here get taken out. So let's see if we're able to take that out real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna try to take my price target out here at 77 or around the 80 range, like the low 80s. I would be happy with. But let me move my stop loss over here all the way down to 41. Just so you guys don't get confused. That's just where my stop is gonna be placed at. Now, guys, I know some of you guys might be shitting yourself over here. Yeah, it definitely is a risky trade, which is why I size a lot lighter on this one. So yeah, I just want to see if we're able to take out this this price target, just at least this one over here. I'll take 5 out on that one and just hold the rest for break even. But I want to see if sellers are able to actually hold this down below this candle low over here. By the way, if you guys are green and you guys don't like the risk, you guys can always take it. I just want to hold it myself personally. I want to make sure that we're able to hit this price target just like that. Okay, yeah, guys, I took 5 off here, guys. I'm gonna take 5 off. I'm gonna take 5 off. We just hit the price target. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, sir. All right, bet. All right, yeah, I went ahead and took 5 off here, guys. All right, start moving your stops to break even if you guys do want to. Just take off that risk. But yeah, I went ahead and took off 5 of my contracts there, guys. All right, just so you guys know. And please, guys, don't get greedy here, please. We're trading news. It is a little bit. It is really, really risky here. So, guys, if you have your profits, take it now. Take some out. All right. I don't want to see people in the chat saying, "Oh, but like I wanted more." No. Take it. Take it. Take it. All right. All right. But yeah, on my last 2 contracts, guys, I'm gonna hold one more to see if we can see 65 here. I might just take out one more. I don't want to be risking so much profits. Currently, we're up 150 on the trade on these last 2 contracts. So I definitely do want to take one more out. I don't want to be risking nearly $200 for break even. So yeah, I might take one more out if we're able to get one nice push, one more push down into the lows. All right, guys. I'm seeing a lot of you guys are passing your evals. I love it. I love it. Remember, guys, set your stops at break even. Just in case. We don't want to be adding so much risk here. So yeah, make sure you place your sell orders over there. All right, I'm about to take off one more. All right, I just took off one more here, guys. I took off one more. All right, I'm holding one my last contract for that London low. All right, guys, hold it there. Hold it there. So buy one stop at break even. There you go. All right, beautiful. We're currently up like what, like 50 points, right? Something like that. Yep, we're about to see 60 points right there. Beautiful, guys. We're about to see that London low, guys. There it is. There it is. There it is. PT2 hit, guys. Start looking to take some more trims here. Let me type this up, guys. I'm really hoping you guys took profits around that area. That was beautiful. Give me 1 second, guys. By the way, if you guys are fully out or if you guys are super good on the trade, guys, you guys already know the deal. Go post your profits over in the profits channel. All right, guys. We were killing. Guys, we have been crushing it last week, this week, all that good stuff, guys. I'm loving it. But yeah, I need one more sell off here before I take full profits on my final price target or on my final contract, which will be at this 635 range. Now, guys, be very, very careful as we are currently bouncing off of a 15-minute gap over here. So we could get a bounce here, especially now that we took out this London low. The market could full on reverse here. So make sure you guys are in your last runners here. All right, make sure you have your stop loss set at break even. All right, guys. David, why is it that on Tradevate there was a gap? It gave me an ugly feel. Yeah, it's just how it is. You know what I mean? It's so much data coming in that Tradevate they don't know how to react and it just gapped it. It's normal. It happens with red folders. But all right, guys. So far we are bouncing up a little bit here. Keep in mind I'm in my last contract with break even. So if we are gonna end up bouncing off of this 15-minute gap over here, I guess the market is gonna reverse from there. All right, guys. But yeah, we are in our final contracts over here. So far, beautiful trade. I love it. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, guys, if you guys are green or if you guys got stopped out of break even or whatever, guys, go ahead and start posting your profits over in the profit channel, and I'll give you guys a shout out in the announcements channel later today. But yeah, so far beautiful trade, guys. How many points is your free value gap? Which one? The one that we inversed, it was 41 points. But yeah, so far I'm not gonna lie, it kind of seems like we're about to get stopped out of break even. So yeah, I'm gonna wait it out, of course, but we're getting a full on reversal here. So yeah, it's probably gonna be break even. Let's see. There it is. All right, guys. I got out of break even. Quick $430 a day. We'll take it, man. We'll take it. I'm seeing a bunch of you guys got your accounts passed. So yeah, we'll take it. Now, we might be getting a 5-minute fair value gap retracement right now. We might reject back down, but honestly, I'll take what we got. You know what I mean, we can't be greedy, especially with such a risky trade. We'll take it. All right, guys. But yeah, once again, before you guys get off, because I'm seeing a lot of you guys got off, we just went from 600 people watching to 460. Guys, before you guys get off and go enjoy your day, guys, go post your profits over in the profits channel and go at me. All right, guys? But yeah, hopefully you guys are happy with today's trade. We have been crushing it these last 3 weeks. So yeah, guys. All right. David, instead of MQ, I traded MES. It's the same thing, bro. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right, but yeah, guys, if you guys are green, go at me in the profits channel, guys. Go ahead and flood the channel over with your wins. And yeah, guys, another green day. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, guys. But yeah, let me see how YouTube is doing. Give me one. Let me go and put up the YouTube chat real quick. Let me see. YouTube, how you guys doing? Volume. What the hell? I mean, bro, we knew about the 10 a.m. candle. Bro, your stream is delayed. Yep, it's normal with YouTube. If you don't want a delayed stream, just click the first link right here, and it'll give you access to the Discord. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. Hopefully, you guys on YouTube were able to catch this trade with me and make some money with us. And yeah, guys, I guess we're pretty much done. We're done for the day. I mean, we made our money. So back to bed I go very, very soon. How much I need to make to get a 2K payout? I'm pretty sure you need to make 54.6K, either 53.6K or 54.6K. I think it's 54, around that area, and then you can request it. All right, but yeah, if you guys are green, guys, go enjoy your day. If you guys are in Miami or in Florida, you probably can't enjoy your day because it is still raining. But if you guys are anywhere else in the world, go enjoy your day. All right, guys. But yeah, I'm pretty much done for today. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I don't even know what to do anymore. But yeah. All right, guys. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. All right, tomorrow 9:40, same time as always. I'll be seeing you guys on stream. All right, guys. Am I trading for the rest of the week? I don't know if I can trade on Friday because I told you guys yesterday with my story time, I have a court to go to because a cop wanted to give me a ticket for the most stupid thing ever. So I don't know if I can trade on Friday. Maybe not in the morning. But yeah. No, I agree. But tomorrow I will be on. I will be on tomorrow for sure. They were gonna go to prison, but if you guys don't hear from me, you know why, bro. Anyways, yeah, no, I will be on tomorrow at 9:40, same time as always, and we'll keep catching these trades. All right, guys. But yeah, so far, really, really good. Really good day. Really good trade. But yeah, all right, guys. GG, brother, we won't pay. Bro, come on now, bro. What's the ticket for? Bro, I got a ticket for having what is it, like a plate trim? Like, okay, when I got the car from the dealership, because I have a Corvette, they put the on the license plate thing, they put Corvette, like it reads Corvette. You know what I mean? Every car has that. I haven't seen a car that doesn't have like the license plate trim. Bro, he pulls me over, he's like, I can't read your license plate. I'm like, yes, you can. It's right there. Like, you shouldn't even be driving if you can't even see. You know what I mean? I didn't say that, obviously. I was respectful, but that's what I was thinking. And I'm like, bro, all right. He's like, yeah, bro, if you want to fight it in court, just take it to court. I'm like, all right, bro, you're just wasting my time, but I guess so. You know what I mean? But, you know. Yeah, Nick, I'll check it out right now. I got you, bro. I've been super caught up, bro. I haven't even focused on anything. But yeah, I'll check it out right now. All right. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I got some stuff to catch up on. I got a video to record for Instagram. So yeah, I'm gonna get that done. All right, guys, take it easy. I'll see you guys tomorrow then. All right. How much you said? I did 7. I did light today since it was risky. So 7. All right. Peace out, guys. Peace out. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream with us today. Hopefully you guys were able to make some money with us today as well. And guys, once again, if you guys do want to get, I'm seeing a lot of you guys in the chat saying, hey, I can't enjoy the stream because it's delayed or whatever. Guys, it's because on YouTube, I can't really have a real-time stream because with what I offer to the premium, you know, it's my business as well. It's how, you know, I mean, I'm able to make some money on the side as well. So if you guys do want to be able to get the live trading with no delay and you guys like my work and everything, to get access to the live trading with no delay, real-time alerts, text alerts, education, my community, access to texting me and all that stuff. Well, I respond faster is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? I respond in any DMs that you guys send me, but I respond a lot faster in the server as I'm just more active there. But if you guys do want to get access to that with 75% off, guys, use code PAYOUT. That's PAYOUT. With the first link in the description, it'll give you access to all of my premium content. As you guys can see right here, if you click the first link right here, let me go ahead and kind of copy this and go in incognito, just so it doesn't log into my account here. But yeah, let me show you guys right here. So you click join. You can click 1 month or 3 month, whatever. If you guys use code payout all the way down here, it will give you access to 75% off, which will make it like 10 bucks. All right, guys, 10, 15 bucks in the middle, all that good stuff. All right, but yeah, I'm really hoping to see you guys in the winning side. Hopefully you guys made some money with me today, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow at 9:40 a.m. EST. All right, guys, enjoy your day. Peace out, guys. Peace.